The Department of Corrections has told 18 inmates released for medical reasons during the height of the COVID pandemic it's time to return to prison.
But tonight, the group is fighting that order with the help of the ACLU in court. Paul Bloom is live in the newsroom with the latest developments on this one. Paul?
Karen and BC, our understanding tonight is the DOC is changing its stance here slightly, and rather than a blanket order for these 18 inmates to return to prison on August 15th, they'll instead take some time here to review the health and medical situation of each of them individually before determining their custodial status going forward.
And in the prisons, only 35% of the inmates are fully vaccinated and boosted.
ACLU attorney Dan Schulman is representing a pair of inmates released on strict home confinement during the height of the pandemic, each deemed a minimal safety risk, with medical conditions the Department of Corrections determined put them at risk of COVID if they remain behind bars in a communal prison environment. Tanya Wagner was pregnant when she was sent home last year to live with her family. Wagner now has a baby girl she is caring for. Dale Jones was released more than 2 years ago with a myriad of health issues, placed at home with his elderly parents. Jones is now scheduled for open heart surgery later this month. The department has told a total of 18 inmates on what is known as conditional medical release, or CMR, including Jones and Wagner, that the COVID environment has evolved and it is now time for them to come back and serve out their terms in prison. But with an August 15th deadline looming, they've gone to court to fight the request. This week, a Ramsey County judge issued a temporary restraining order, putting the matter on hold for future litigation.
If they're going to revoke, then they have to comply with due process and a lot of other rules, which entitle these people to a hearing, the ability to call witnesses, an investigation, basically all the accoutrements of due process. And so they haven't done any of that.
Well, of course, it now sounds like the plaintiffs will get their wish. Worth noting here, Tanya Wagner has a little more than 3 years left to serve, as you see on your screen. Dale Jones, less than 2 years, both of them for drug convictions. A total of 164 inmates received this COVID-related release. It included strict supervision and oversight. The overwhelming majority of that 164 have now done their time on their sentences. Just these 18 remain. We are live tonight in the newsroom. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.